guys, Coach Amanda here. I thought it might be fun to do a refrigerator exploration video. Ta-da! So let's approach my fridge and I will be brutally honest. So, hey, we've got lemon and lime juice. That's pretty self-explanatory. I like to have hoisin sauce and sriracha on hand most of the time because they're so great for Asian cooking, fast stir fries, stuff like that. Hoisin has a lot of sugar, but you just need to be staring. This is my favorite salad dressing ever. Trader Joe's Goddess. It's very Middle Eastern, hummusy, tahini-ish. Here is a great pre-made marinade. Normally I like to make my own, but this one had really good stats and it was on sale at Costco. So I've got other salad dressings, balsamic, ranch, light, never fat-free, and Italian. Then good old teriyaki sauce, generic A1, organic ketchup, which I think tastes much better than the regular stuff, and barbecue sauce that was lower in sugar than some. I don't have it super low sugar because what's the point of that? And on the other door, I've got 2% milk, whipped cream, because guess what? That makes my kids eat their strawberries. Two things of crappy, unhealthy creamer that I like to put in my iced coffee, which is behind it. I like to make cold brew iced coffee. And then at the top, you'll see I've got butter. I've got a couple kinds there. The Cabot Natural. I've got the Kerrygold grass-fed, and then some like good old cheapy butter. That's beer. I promise I don't drink beer constantly every day, but I like to have one every now and then, and it's nice to have some around if friends stop by in the summer. So up on top here, we've got this giant thing of salad mix that I get at Costco, and I am obsessed with it because it's like $3.99, and it's a ton of spring mix, and it's organic. And another giant thing of strawberries, which my children may or may not eat with whipped cream. This is non-fat Greek yogurt, unflavored. Personally, I would much rather buy 2%, but when choosing between whole and 0%, I ended up going with whole that time. This is actually where I make my lattes. It goes to my Nespresso machine. Very exciting. That is sugar-free, fat-free chocolate pudding, which I try not to eat too much fake sugar, but sometimes when I'm really craving something creamy at night, which I have been lately, I'm known to whip up some instant pudding using a mason jar, and it works great. This is the food my husband was supposed to take for lunch today. It's a fish burger and some avocado and mango salsa that I made. Guess what? He didn't take it. Then we've got some leftover quinoa there. One of these Premier protein shakes, which I like to have on hand and grab every now and then just because they have such a high protein content, and they also are very low in sugar. See, now you can hear my fridge beeping at me to tell me that I need to shut it. Down here we've got more berries, blackberries, leftovers. I am a big fan of keeping everything prepped as much as possible. This is grilled broccoli that I made the night before last. And more fish. We've got some organic chicken breast that I'm going to make for dinner tomorrow. If you look back there, there's some rhubarb, which I'm not going to pull out. And this is my other favorite obsessive salad from Costco, the sweet kale chopped salad, which I eat a lot. And this is actually the lentil salad that I gave you guys the recipe for the other day. See, it's really in my fridge. I really eat it. Eggs, which are a great fast protein for breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever you want. We've got a ton of condiments down here. I am sort of the condiment queen. So I've got pickles, mustard. I use olive oil, mayonnaise whenever I can. And then I have children, so there's jam. I try to go for the fruit spread whenever I can that has a little bit less sugar. Garlic, which I use a lot of, great to have on hand to make just about anything. And some little individual Greek yogurts that I'm getting lately. This is overnight oatmeal. It's turtle flavored overnight oatmeal. I make it with cocoa powder, milk, and I end up putting pecans and dates in it to give it that sort of turtle flavor. This is some prepped fruit. Now, see in there I've got pears, strawberries, plums, mangoes, and cherries. And I'm not normally a big fruit salad person. I'm sort of a fruit separatist. But I put that together to go with what I made for dinner last night, which was buckwheat pancakes, which are in here, and a crustless sausage, zucchini, and garlic scape quiche. So see, I eat sausage, just, you know, not constantly. This is broccoli for my guinea pigs. And you see back there, there's some Diet Coke. I don't have a lot of diet soda, but I do sometimes have them on hand in case I feel like I'm dying for one. I've got some cherries here because I'm a cherry fanatic. Celery, kale, because that's almost ubiquitous, right? You feel like I have to have kale in my fridge because of my health coach. But I didn't buy it. It came with my Boston Organic subscription. I've got a slew of avocados, and I'm going to make a big old batch of guacamole soon, which I'm very excited about. Celery, I actually have 2 things of because I bought some and then some came with my vegetable shipment this week. So I'm going to have to start working hardcore to get some celery and peanut butter going on or something. So over on this side, I've got some herbs, thyme and rosemary, which came in my subscription. I generally have green onions on hand because they're easier to chop up